All right, I'm just gonna show the results of finally finishing up the steps. For the most part, I might touch up something here and there, but it's not gonna be, nothing I'm gonna rush on doing. I'm gonna show you the difference between. Now the color looks a little bit different. By the time I posted it, I might get it to look like what it looks like in real life. But I was wanting to get it in the somewhat like a bluish gray, which that's an actual gray, and that's another part that I'm probably most likely gonna do soon. I don't know if I'm gonna do it the exact color or I'm gonna change it up, because this stone is the same color as the bottom of the house, so I'll figure that out. And if something needs to be done to the stone before I even get to painting, because it ain't no point in painting. This stuff has been up here for a long time, and I don't know when they actually got, maybe put some kind of stone on it, redid it or whatnot. I don't think they redid it when they renovated the house. But either way it goes, even if they did do that, I wish I had known. But they that was done in the 70s anyway. So either way that it goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk on down here. That's a leaf. So let me move the leaf and show you that was just a leaf. But yeah. Now when I did the video the other day, I thought I saw some white spots, but I came up here to put some color on the white spots, but it probably was the sun shining. So anyway, I don't have to worry about that right now. Now this part right here is the flat part at the top of the steps. I made a line right there, so that'll be done later on, but nothing that I have to rush to do. I just wanted to be able to know which part was wet and which part was dry, because I was able to walk up and down the steps, because I did half of the steps. And I'm gonna turn around to even look and show that where I thought it was a white spot, like that little spot right there and down here somewhere, that it probably was the sun shining. So I don't have to worry about those spots, because I didn't think it was a white spot. So yeah. Oh, and also this bottom part of the step I decided not to do, just so I could show the difference of what has been done and what it was looking like previously. I know it's just a small amount, but still, it still shows you the color that was on here for 11 years, or almost 11 years, and what condition it was in before I painted it. So just to tap in a little bit later on, the main part is done, but I can come through and just redo little spots or whatnot. I'm not concerned about it. It was a big job. It was a decent sized job, and I'm really excited that I can say now that it's basically done. So all right, let me throw this in here also. The paint that I used, I was told about the masonry paint, and I thought that's what I was going to end up using. But when I talked to the guy, he was like, masonry paint is not paint that's good to be walked on. So he told me the porch and floor paint, which I had been looking at it when I went and was looking at paint at places like Walmart. And I probably could have got it there, but I still got it cheaper at Home Depot anyway. So he told me that I was telling him that I was going to want to put a ceiling on it. He said the ceiling is already included. So it's probably, that's another thing that since I went and picked out the correct paint for this type of job, exterior, that it's gonna last a whole lot, a pretty long time, and the upkeep is not gonna be anything big. So yeah, just make sure you pay attention to the right type of paint for the right type of job, which I know some people know that, but I know sometimes people want to, like the base coats, I didn't really use those type of paints. I had those paints already on hand, and that's why I was using the colors that I was using, because that's what I had on hand, and I just went on and used it to kind of already marinate in the concrete, because I knew that just by looking at the concrete, I didn't have to be an expert, but I've lived with these steps, and they used to just be straight concrete. They didn't used to paint them. My grandparents didn't paint them. Now, when my grandmother got some things redone, like I said, it's been basically about 11 years, about to be 11 years. They decided to paint the steps. And one thing I can say is, I guess paint looks better, but concrete is easier to upkeep because you don't have to worry about any paint flaking off. But that's why I wanted to make sure that whatever I put down, it's going to be what's supposed to be used. And just like the guy said, the porch and floor paint is supposed to be walked on, and the masonry paint wasn't. And I'm glad I even took time to ask, because I almost didn't even take time to ask, because sometimes I'm just ready to hop in, get what I'm trying to get, start getting it done, and get it over with. But you live and learn that if you take your time to do things as close to professional and right as you can, then it does work out better. So I'll make another video at another time dealing with making a choice on the other parts and what colors I'm going to use. All right.